The streets of Beijing buzzed with a mix of anxiety and anticipation as merchants and intellectuals grappled with the shifting tides of their society. Posters declaring support for reform plastered the walls, while spirited debates unfolded in tea houses, echoing the desperation for change. Young scholars, enraptured by the allure of Western ideas, convened in cramped quarters, passionately exchanging thoughts on governance and society's future. "If we do not adapt," one fervent student proclaimed, "we'll be consumed by the very forces we seek to resist." His words resonated with lingering doubts, igniting hope in a room full of diverse voices yearning for a united cause. Amidst this intellectual whirlwind, the ruling Qing dynasty's hold on power began to weaken as discontent bubbled beneath the surface. Activists penned articles calling for reforms, encouraging their peers to envision a new national identity distinct from foreign domination. Social gatherings transformed into platforms for political discourse, birthing ideas that challenged established norms. A palpable shift loomed, compelling ordinary citizens to engage with once ignored ideologies, testing the mettle of tradition. Those who once clung fiercely to the past now found inspiration in the promise of change. This era, forged by fervent discussions of rights and responsibilities, painted a portrait of a society in flux, caught between the shadows of its history and the glimmer of a modern future. Frustration thrummed through many hearts, sparking a collective desire to reclaim dignity through reform. Ironically, it was the very foreign influences that stirred the waters of change, as Western notions of liberty and governance echoed powerfully within the walls of ancient alleys and courtyards. The precarious balance between tradition and modernity danced before every watcher, revealing a vibrant spectrum of potential and peril. The time had come for heroes to emerge, paving the way for struggles that would define a generation. Yet, in the back of many minds rested the stark realization: unity might come at a cost. As the momentum grew stronger, whispers of revolution intermingled with the cries for justice, accentuating the urgency for a cohesive vision of a new China. Hope ignited as each confrontational discussion sparked a greater mission, leading to an outpouring of ideas that would shape the political landscape for years to come. In the heart of this emerging movement, Kang Yue stood as a beacon of reform, rallying supporters around his vision for a constitutional monarchy. He often gathered groups of eager young minds, sharing revolutionary ideas that mingled Western philosophies with cherished Chinese traditions. "We must not forsake our heritage," he urged, eyes shining with conviction, "but instead breathe new life into our governance." His words electrified the atmosphere, drawing fervent nods of agreement from his audience, ready to forge a path toward progress while preserving the rich tapestry of their culture. In this historical moment, the discourse evolved, challenging complacency as the shadows of dissent grew ever more daunting. The resistance from traditionalists was fierce, yet like a tempest brewing on the horizon, the winds of change continued to gather strength. As debates intensified, Liang Qichao emerged as a pivotal figure alongside Kang, passionately advocating for broader educational reforms. "We must enlighten the minds of our people," he proclaimed, "for knowledge will be our greatest weapon against oppression." Fear and hope intertwined in the air as his fervor ignited a wave of enthusiasm among students who yearned to embrace new philosophies. Through determination and collaboration, this era marked a collective awakening, leading to the profound recognition of citizens' rights and the necessity for reform. As the quest for a new China unfolded, generations would carry forth the legacy of resilience and the relentless pursuit of a brighter, united future.